Chiefs of Onondaga Nation, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon Hassel, and I am here at the request of my father, the CEO of Plantagon, Hans Hassle. I'm a Swedish singer, and I write songs about responsibility and our need to change before it is too late. When my father returned last week from his trip to China, our family saw that he was tired and he needed to rest. I insisted he stay home and rest. I realized the risk men take when they are on the road to do good. After much discussion, he agreed to stay home. He then said, "You will represent Plantagon in Washington. Your youth and your personal responsibility towards the next generation will add dimension this discussion needs." So, now I'm here. Please let me deliver the written statement from Hans Hassle, the CEO of Plantagon. I want you to know that I grew up with Plantagon, and I do understand very well what I'm reading. Chiefs of Onondaga Nation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for being a part of this first International Summit on Urban Agriculture. I hope this is the starting point of a driving initiative to bring attention to what I really believe is one of the main challenges of the future, feeding the city. Naturally, I also want to express my apologies for not being there together with you. Plantagon develops urban agriculture solutions, especially vertical industrial farming. We have ongoing relations with 15 cities around the world, and right now, our three leading projects are Shanghai, Singapore, and the Swedish city of Linköping, south of Stockholm. This summit is our starting point for establishing our activities in the US. So why go urban and vertical with greenhouses? Well, by the year 2040 or 2050, you all know that we will be around 9 billion people on the planet. And by then, it's estimated that 80% of us will live in urban areas. The development of these megacities and the urban sprawl will of course mean that transportation and logistics systems will be strained, that the use of water, energy, and other natural resources must be reduced. In practice, we need to grow as much food as possible on the ground area used, using as little water and energy as possible, and move the food closer to the consumer. Urban agriculture is a matter of food security. During this summit, it is not our purpose to go into technical details regarding our concept, but I want to stress that not one single company is behind our solution. Instead, the Plantagon concept represents a unique collaboration within the Swedish team clean tech industry. Plantagon invited several other companies within the official Swedish clean tech group of Symbio City and found partners in large companies like Sweco, Saab, Combitech, Tekniska Verken, and several others. Today, we are ready to build not only a vertical greenhouse but a sustainable food system for the city. We get up to 100 times more growable area than the ground area used. We do not consume any more water than what is used by the plants, and we integrate the greenhouse into a city infrastructure. In short, we now know how to feed the future city. Please let me also bring to the discussion of today's summit something that is not at all about technology or feeding the people, but still is a very important part of the responsibility of any company addressing urban agriculture. The Plantagon development into a leading position in the area of urban agriculture has been extremely fast. We have been recognized globally and awarded several international green awards. The Plantagon greenhouse even represented Sweden as one out of 50 famous innovations in the Swedish pavilion during this World Expo in Shanghai. But it was not the marketing that took us there. We never made one single ad, no TV commercials, or even a glossy presentation. It was the global demand for the solution we represent, not only the terms of sustainable food systems for the city, but also how we govern and organize our company. People all over the world are invited to share our company with us and to interact with us. It is their perception on why Plantagon is in business that is so important. It is my strong belief that this is particularly important for a business like ours that might represent private ownership of future city infrastructure. Plantagon was founded on January 29th, 2008 by a Swedish CSR consultancy firm and 2,300 private individuals in North America, the indigenous people of Onondaga Nation, represented here today by several chiefs of the council. Together, we decided to meet the future challenge of how to feed the people in the urban area using commercial tools. Since then, 300 microfunders joined our association for risk capital, and over 1,000 people all over the world volunteered to spread our offer. Today, we are one of the transformative companies sort of popping up everywhere, focusing on finding solutions on societal problems and making enough money while doing it. The company is, to us, a vehicle to reach efficiency and impact for the important work we believe we do. Today, with all the people around the world being frustrated over what they perceive as greed and short-term thinking, I believe their demand for a market with a human face is a value change that offers great opportunities for every company ready to share and really interact. Saving the environment, being socially responsible, and earning money at the same time is all they ask us for and love us for. I believe that if we're going to succeed to create a sustainable future, it is very much in the hands of entrepreneurs and business people. If we accept our responsibilities, not only for the shareholders, but for the society at large, we really have a chance to show that we care for coming generations, and young people like Simon, his children and their children, will reward us for doing so. They already know and loudly try to tell us that business as usual is over. I wish you all good luck, constructive discussions, and that we meet again 2012 in Stockholm. Thank you.